Okay, everybody, here we are, man. We're back again. We are doing our final installment for Led Zeppelin's BBC sessions, Paris Theatre. This is what I'm calling part 4. So we're finishing off the last 2 tracks of the Paris Theatre, that being Whole Lot of Love and Thank You. So, man, I've been having a really great time with checking out Led Zeppelin's live stuff, how their sound is developing. They're going from, they're very, very young and spry here. I believe Robert's around 20, and then they're going to progress through the live stuff. So I'm listening for certain things, listening for things that they're introducing, new technology, the shifts and the changes in Robert's delivery, things like that. The guy just blows me away at how he can just switch lyrics around and pull things from out of the air, it seems, and these are blues passages, blues tracks. Some I recognize, some I know I don't, but my pops would, so it's stuff, it gets my attention how he can do that. So I'm really impressed with how they can just do things like this on a fly, and how they can go off and then come back to the beaten path and go from there. Very, very impressive, man. There was one point in time I was actually thinking of skipping over the BBC session. Can you believe that shit? Shake my head once again in shame. Alright, man, let's hit this up. This is part 4, starting with Whole Lot of Love. Let's get it. Does Jimmy have to blow out at this point? I'm just trying to visualize what they're doing. Yeah, I think he's got the blow out. That must be a trippy thing if you're seeing this for the first time and you're there. Seeing him pull his blow out. Listen to that bass groove work Jones is doing. They just went into a different song.
One night I was laying down, oh Lord. Hear my mama and papa talking. I hear them say, man, you gotta let that boy boogie woogie, 'cause it's in him. It's got to come out. Felt so good. I think I've been booging just the same. Yes, I have.
I bet you that crowd is dancing by now. They gotta be dancing. See, there he goes again.
Take me, baby, let me hold my baby, baby. Oh, take me, baby, let me hold my baby. If you can't love me, I'll be no bumper till I'm dead. Ooh, yeah.
You're so saturated in blues. Shout out to Elvis. These guys are great, man.
just got your lander, baby. Too bad you can't come home. I swear I'm going crazy. Sitting home all alone. Since you're gone, I got a mess out of blues. Except always and Sunday. Been a heat of flame all day. And every day, oh, it's just blew my day. Since you went away, you're gone, I'm gone. Mess out of blues. Whoops, there goes a teardrop rolling down my Will you cry when you're in love? Baby, ain't no this thing. I gotta get myself together before I lose my mind. I'm gonna catch the next train going. Leave my blues behind. Since you're gone, I got a mess out of blues. You're gone, I got a mess out of blues. Oh, baby, since you're gone, I got a mess out of blues. Baby, sit up. I hear a lot of them say,
Oh, he ain't done.
baby, it's crime time. Way down inside, you need.
John Bonham is just all over it.
Shake for me, girl. I wanna be your backup man, my baby. Oh yeah. Keep it coolin', baby. Keep it coolin', baby. Keep it coolin', baby. Keep it coolin', baby.
Fantastic. I'm splitting it up by 5 seconds in the middle just to see if it might make it onto YouTube. Hasn't been successful yet. All right, yeah, this is the ballad. Love ballad to his wife.
refuse to shine, I would still be loving you. If mountains crumble to the sea, there would still be you and me. Kind woman, I give you my heart. Kind woman, nothing more. Little drops of rain, whisper all the pain, tears of love lost in the days gone by. My love is strong, there is no wrong. Together we shall go till we die. Happiness, no more this sad. Happiness, I'm glad.
I think this is the first time I'm listening to a love ballad, peppered in between a damn drum roll. It's great that John's got the platform to just go off.
And so today my world, it smiles. Your hand in mine, we walk the night. Thanks to you, it will be done. But you to me are the only one, yeah. All right, happiness, no more is sad. Happiness, I'm glad. Refuse to shine, I would still be loving you. If mountains crumble to the sea, there would still be you and me. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. Bum, bum. Bum, bum.
Paris Theatre BBC, man. Wow. That was fantastic. The whole concert series. Fantastic, man. Before I forget, shout out Jeffrey Davis. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you sending me the links and categorizing it and itemizing it for me, so it's a really, really easy track to run on. Jeffrey Davis, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for that. Yo, man, hey, this has been remarkable. Let me tell you, what a great experience, especially if you're doing a Led Zeppelin live chronology. Definitely, this has its place. And shout out again to my patrons and subscribers insisting that I must include this regardless of if it has video footage or not. It's essential. It has to be in there where it comes to the progression of your listening and tuning into their style and how it develops over time and whatnot. You got to include it. So thank you very much for sticking to your guns and insisting that I include it, man. Yo, fantastic experience overall, man. Really, really great listen. I've been sharing some of this stuff with my pops, and again, my pops, man, he's just a few years older than them, and he's like, yeah, man, these kids, holy shit, these kids. Well, what he's really saying is that at such a young age of 19, 20 years old, they are so saturated and have such a command over the blues. And the way they can just switch from one song to another, switch out lyrics and all of these things, it blows my mind. It just perks my ears up and gets my attention right away. And, and for him, he's like, hey. And, it's catching him off guard that, all of these different references hitting him. So if it's doing that to me, I can imagine, for him. So it's been quite an experience. I've been sharing this with him. Man, I tell you, what more can I say? I know what else I can say. It's great that John Bonham has a platform where he can just go off, and maybe the conversation when they were recruiting John Bonham was something like, hey, man, I don't care what that owner of that jazz club said about you drumming too loud and you only have one speed and whatever it is that he said, criticized his drumming. Here, you're not going to have a problem like that. You can go off all you want. I know that you're skilled and you can bring the thunder. Drop the thunder on that ass if you want. So I'm sure that Jimmy and Peter Grant probably had this conversation with John, And, but let me know if you know the story more specific than I do. I'm just kind of giving an idea or guesstimating as to how the conversation went. Let me know, because it's very intriguing. Like I said, man, in the midst of Thank You, there's a drum roll here. It's a love ballad, but then you're listening to John Bonham just going off, right? I love that, though. It's a part of his charm. And I really dig the whole makeup of the band, how they can just do their own thing. They have this way of featuring themselves. Even in the middle of a Jimmy Page guitar solo, you're noticing what John Paul Jones is doing. You're noticing what John Bonham is doing. So you notice everybody in their own signature, right? They do their own thing. They come together. They're unified. It's a really, really great melting pot of four remarkable individual talents. And like I said, you put these four unique people together and the shit is just not fair anymore. That's just how I describe them. So, this is the end of my part 4 of my BBC sessions, Paris Theatre BBC sessions. Of course, in the next couple of days, I'm going to start another live segment. Not quite sure. I'm going to have to go back to my recommendations lists and see where you guys have me at and what I'll probably end up doing next. There's just so many. But I know that I should probably do another maybe 3. I remember Finesse Muse sending me an email saying, hey man, for these reasons you got to do this, this, and this, and go from there, and then you'll have enough time once it comes to the end of the season, around the holiday season, when I'm then going to hit the O2 Arena series. So that's my that's my goal, my destination for the end of the year, the O2. Made a promise. So that is what I'm looking at doing where Led Zeppelin is concerned. So I'll go back to my recommendations, see what a lot of you had to say, and just kind of sit it all in front of me, and then I'll know which way that I'm going after that. So I can't really say for now what I'll be reacting to after this, but I'll definitely be hitting up something else, probably in their progression, and then we'll go from there, man. And of course, I'll hit some of you up if you said, okay, well, do this, and links weren't provided. I'm gonna be hitting you up for links, right? You gotta give me links, man. You can't just say, yo, do this. By now, some of you have been with me 2+ years, and you're still saying the same shit. Do this, and you don't send me links. Come on, man. I don't have time in my life to be going and sourcing and trying to find links. And by the time I found links and I've cut a reaction and uploaded and all of that sort of thing, then somebody comes back to me saying, yo, man, this is the wrong damn link. You did a reaction to the wrong shit. So I get this sometimes. So I do not do a reaction if links are not provided to me. It's not worth it. And I get attitude, no gratitude. So you got to send me links. All right, man. So, what else was I going to say about Led Zeppelin? I had a damn question. I should have wrote it down. Sorry, my throat is dry, man. Okay, I didn't write it down, man. It's going to come to me as soon as I turn off the camera. It always goes like that. But anyway, this is the end of it, man. Thanks for joining me. Sorry about my damn throat. Thanks for joining me. And I'd say within maybe the next, where are we at now? We're in the middle of the week, Wednesday, Thursday-ish. So probably by the end of the weekend, I would have probably maybe concluded the start of my next series, whatever that may be. So going to get busy over the next few days, and then I'll have a chance to revisit Led Zeppelin once again in a couple of days. Anyway, man, hope you enjoyed this. Take care, and I'll catch you in my next Led Zeppelin installment. Peace.